You feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, listen, you already know time and energy are the highest forms of currency. Time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got you out here chasing that bag, chasing that moolah, chasing that guap, getting to that paper, stacking that dope, but always keep in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency at all times. Time and energy. You heard that here first. Is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's in tune with the channel, everybody that's been riding with Grown Man Business for the longest. You understand what I'm saying? Helping to grow this channel organically. My day one investors. You understand what I'm saying? Big salute to y'all, but an even bigger salute to all the newcomers, all the new investors, all the new subscribers, all the new people that are beating the algorithm, making their way to Grown Man Business TV, regardless of the algorithm, regardless of the shadow ban, regardless of the higher ups and the elites playing games with this channel, playing games with this content. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. We're going to talk about that. Big salute to y'all, though. Now, listen, one thing for sure, two things for certain. If you in tune, then you already know the higher ups and the elites, they attack this channel. They play games with the numbers. Yeah, it get real. When I get to cooking, when I get to giving y'all that real grown man business, you see the internet. You see trolls in the chat. You see disruption. You see distraction. Yeah, I was cooking a few minutes ago, and the higher ups and the elites was like, nah, not today, GMB. GMB TV, not today, man. We can't listen. What are you doing? Not today. And they thought that, they was going to deter me. They thought that, playing with the internet, playing with the, playing with the Wi-Fi, playing with the transaction, playing with the page, playing with the channel was going to stop me from giving y'all this game. Nah. Just like I said before, Grown Man Business, the whole ideology is under attack. The whole thought of grown men standing up and being on grown man time and standing on grown man business is under attack, my G. It's under attack. Yeah. They rather you be like Saucy Santana. They rather you be like RuPaul. They rather you be like Lil Nas X. See, when you act like Lil Nas X and when you act like RuPaul and Saucy Santana, it's easy to control you. But when you a grown man standing on grown man business, using your voice, using your baritone, using your Adam's apple, standing straight up, you understand, not bending, breaking, or folding. Firm handshake, look you in your eyes, say what you mean and mean what you say. See, when you are a grown man on grown man timing, it's hard to control you. You are actually uncontrollable. And that's what you getting at this channel. That's what you getting with this content. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. It was over 150 people just in the live chat. Over 150 people in the live chat, and you see them playing with the channel. This is, yeah, I told y'all I carved out a lane for the real and I'm the only one in it. As soon as I start telling y'all that grown man business is the most dangerous weapon in America. The most dangerous weapon in America, my G, is for a male, a heterosexual man to have testosterone flowing through his veins at a high level, to stand on grown man business, to look you in your eye and mean what he say and say what he mean. That's the most dangerous. And listen, they using untold numbers and untold amount of resources to muffle this grown man business, to muffle this information. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute. We already back at 120 people in the live chat. 120 people in the live chat. Make sure when you step in this building, make sure when you walk into this mansion, you wipe off your feet and you take your shoes off. That means hit the subscribe, man. We don't need no super chats. We don't need no extraness. Trust me, we doing what we do over here. But you better make sure you hit the subscribe button so we grow this channel organically. You ain't going to get this nowhere else. Big salute to big YouTubers like Aisan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? But, these guys they resemble grown men standing on grown man business. But when you go through their content, you get to understand, and it's a difference between Grown Man Business TV and every other content creator on YouTube, respectfully. This is what they scared of, my G. This is what they fear in America. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to get that out. Again, 150, 143 people in the live chat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I just went live a few minutes ago. And I was starting to cook just like I'm cooking right now. You know, it's Chef Curry. You know what I'm saying? I get inside the kitchen and I get the cooking. And as soon as I got the cooking, you saw what happened to that live stream. They got rid of it. I didn't even delete the live stream. They deleted the live stream. Yeah, if you was in the live stream 20 minutes ago, you will see that I got the cooking. And as soon as I started cooking on this app, they stopped the live stream. Not only did they stop it, when I went to my YouTube studio, they had deleted it already. They already deleted it. So I wasn't able to, they didn't even want me to screenshot or screen record. Yeah, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in a rap, but you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we are definitely scratching the surface. Grown men are America's worst enemy. Grown men, heterosexual grown men, especially black grown men. When you full of this melanin, you full of testosterone, homie, and you stand on business, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. So we gonna throw that out there. Now I'm sure you seen the thumbnail. You here in the building. It's 118 people in the live chat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You here in the building, right? Hold on. Before we get into this, you know, the message is powerful. The voice is more powerful than CNN. The voice is more powerful than Fox News. The voice is more powerful than Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy playing butt tag with each other every morning. The voice of a grown man that stands on his business, that takes accountability for his actions, that got his family under his wing, the head of the household. You understand what I'm saying? Is more powerful than all of those social media outlets, all of those content outlets. And what you got to understand is, first they're going to shadow ban the channel, which they already did. Once we overcome shadow banning the channel, once we overcome the algorithm, you understand what I'm saying? And they can't control this truth, that's when the trolls get sent your way. That's where, the trolls get sent your way, my G. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, I don't got nothing against the trolls. I don't got nothing against the trolls in the chat, because the trolls in the chat, they stimulate the algorithm. They help bring more people to the truth. They help to bring more people to this channel. So I don't really got nothing against the trolls and the algorithm and the trolls in the chat. But I want to say this, right? It's a certain time, and it's a time and place for everything. And right now we not playing, homie. Last night I had fun with y'all. You understand? I had fun with the trolls. If you wanna see, grown man business, having fun with the people in the chat, joking and going back and forth with people in the chat, then go check my last live stream out. Maybe I'll do that tonight. But for right now, this is grown man. This is this is not a game, homie. This is not a game. This is not a time to play. You understand what I'm saying? So we gonna be getting rid of people in the chat that we send the kids upstairs when grown men are having grown men conversations. We send the babies and the children upstairs and we tell them, don't get to playing too loud up here, and y'all make sure y'all share the toys. If y'all get too loud, I'm coming up here with the belt. I got the belt to ass. If you come, huh? When it's grown men talking, we sometimes send the ladies out the room. So I just wanted to put that out there. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You know why you are here. Grown men speaking on grown man business is powerful, homie. And yeah, it's a threat to the establishment. It's a threat to America. It's a threat to white supremacy. It is a threat. So here we are. Y'all see the thumbnail, right? I'm sure y'all see the thumbnail. I'm sure y'all see the title to this video. It is absolutely disgusting work. It is absolutely nasty work, because a lot of people are asking me, what do you mean when you say distractions? Well, listen, this is a prime example of what I mean when I say distractions. Puff Daddy is a distraction. Cassie is a distraction. Nicki Minaj is a distraction. And, a distraction from what, Grown Man Business TV? Well, from this actual topic right here and things that's happening like it all over America. So you got a young Asian kid, right? Something happens to his iPhone. He loses an iPhone gets stolen from him. Something happens to the iPhone, right? And being as though this young Asian kid is upset, an immigrant to America first and foremost, but he's already in America, right? And he's upset that somebody stole his iPhone. He goes to a house, the wrong house, actually. We're going to talk about this. He goes to the wrong house and he lights it on fire. Arson. He sets fire to this single family home. Now, mind you, it's the wrong house first and foremost. And secondly, it's 5 people in this house. A whole family of 5. A family of 5, an African family. You understand what African heritage is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. You already know it's a separation. It's a difference between Negro Americans, FBA and Africans. But either way, we going to speak up for it on this platform. We going to talk about it on this platform. And he lights that house on fire and he deletes a family of 5. A wife, a husband, and 3 children. This little Asian boy does this. And what I noticed on my channel, what I noticed is there is no outrage about this. This is not making national news and staying national news for 4 months. This is not something that is being pushed in the algorithm. This is not something that people are, you don't see an outrage. And we're going to talk about this because again, I'm FBA. I'm foundational Black American. I'm indigenous to this land. I'm native to this land. So for me here at Grown Man Business TV, I like to speak for my people. I'm a powerful voice for my people, my G. But I gotta say something. When I see wrong, I'm gonna speak on that. When I see the smoke and mirrors, I'm gonna speak on that. When I see the distractions, yeah, I'm gonna expose that. And this is a prime example. Where are all the African people at? Where are all the people of African descent in America and abroad? Talking about this topic right here, where you got a young Asian boy burn down the house of an African family. I'm talking about a whole family, my G, while they was sleeping. Deleted everybody in that arson, in that fire, and we don't see nobody talking about it. Nobody's outraged about this, but everybody want to talk about what Diddy did to Cassie. Everybody want to extend and elaborate and keep it going what Diddy did to Cassie. When you look on Fox News, when you look on, CNN, when you look on all these, social media outlets and these content creators, all you see them talking about is what Diddy did to Cassie. What a celebrity did to another celebrity that chose to be in that situation. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you get. That's all everybody is talking about. And now everybody's talking about Nicki Minaj going to jail, being locked up over some za, right? And being released and all this, it's a circus, my G. It's a circus. And the circus is to keep your mind off of things like this. Now let's go deeper into this situation. Let's go deeper into this situation. You understand what I'm saying? Again, I'm giving y'all the context of what I'm talking about. I'm giving y'all the full context of the story that I'm talking about. You got a young Asian dude burn down the house and get rid of, delete a whole family of 5, a whole complete family. Father, husband, right? Husband, wife, and 3 children. And if there is no outrage. Every channel should be talking about this. This young Asian boy should be plastered all over Instagram, all over Facebook, all over CNN, all over any social media platform. This little Asian boy and his homie should be plastered face on screen. Yeah. Yeah, I see in the chat that a lot of you dudes is lost for words. Y'all don't really even know about this because y'all not being fed this content. Y'all not being fed this information that, what that little Asian boy did to that African family is not something that they want to pump through the content, through the algorithm. That's not something they want to, fill your head with. They want you worried about P. Diddy. They want you worried about Nicki Minaj. They want you to have to go Google it. You don't gotta Google P. Diddy and Cassie, though. That shit gonna be put right in your face. You ain't gotta Google, Nicki Minaj. That shit gonna be put right in your face. You ain't gotta Google Little Nas X. You ain't gotta Google the LBG 123 ABC community. You ain't gotta Google all that. They gonna put it right in your face. Now, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap when you dealing with these situations, when you dealing with these topics, right? Because not only is the celebrities a distraction from things like this. You got to understand that it go deep into the politics. It go deep into what's being pushed in America. It go deep into that because just 2 years ago, you had Asian hate. You had something called Asian hate. And we saw all these videos of little Asian women being, robbed and being assaulted and being taken advantage of out there in New York City. And all of these crime bills got passed and all of these things happened and all of this money was funneled and everything was done to protect Asian people. But when you get one of these Asians that do something to a whole African family, there's no talk about Asian hate. There's now being smoke screens put everywhere. They don't want to talk about that. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, my G. Disgusting work. Disgusting work. And not only is it disgusting when it comes to, you gotta really look at these content creators. You gotta really look at these outlets, these social media situations, and how they muffle. Nasty, B. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. And you gotta understand something. I don't speak for Africans. I don't speak for Africans, B. On this channel, Grown Man Business TV, this is FBA. This is Foundational Black Americans. I stand firm on that. I understand that my ancestors, my forefathers, they felt like, it was time to open the floodgates and it was time to help everybody. But what I learned in due time with maturity and wisdom is that we can't help everybody. We got to help ourselves, my G. We got to separate from everybody. We got to separate from Africans. We got to separate from Haitians, from Jamaicans. We got to separate from everybody, and we got to cultivate our culture. We got to repair our culture. We got to speak up for what's happening against us. It was a mistake to incorporate everybody just because we got melanin in our skin. We got melanin. You African, you got melanin. You Haitian, you got melanin. We all brothers. And come to find out, they don't believe that. We the only ones that think we brothers. Africans know they ain't brothers with us. Haitians ain't brothers. If I'm walking down the street with an African man and somebody says, hey, look at those two black guys, that African is going to say, hey, I'm not black. I'm African. If I'm walking down the street with a Haitian and a Jamaican and somebody says, hey, look at those three black guys, they did it. They're going to say, hey, I'm not black, I'm Haitian. The other guy's going to say, hey, I'm not black, I'm Jamaican. So we stand on what we stand on. But what happened to that family in that house got to be spoken on, homie. Sometime it crosses, I cross state lines at all times. Sometime it's what's right and what's right and what's wrong and what's wrong. So when them Asian women was being, harassed, when them Asian women was being robbed, when them Asian women was being taken advantage of, it was Asian hate. And everybody has something to say about Asian hate. But now that this Asian boy burns down a house with a family of 5 in it, nobody got nothing to say about it. Nobody got nothing to say. It ain't no thing, homie. And now let's go to a whole nother angle because we really gonna get involved with this. He burns down the house, he gets caught, and they give him 50 years in jail. That's deep because it's 50 people in the live chat. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Numbers don't lie. The energy is real, my G. Yeah, he got 50 years, and I'm looking at the live chat, and it's 50 people in the live chat. He got 50 years for deleting a whole family of 5. 50 years. That's it. And with the right lawyer, with good time, with good behavior, he probably could get out in 25 years. A total disgrace, my G, when it come to American soil. Now let's turn that around. Yeah, don't worry about it, Texas Brown. You ain't gotta hit no button. You ain't gotta hit no button, homie. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. He got 50 years. 50 years, man, for killing the whole family. Now, if it was the other way around, and it was a young black man that would have killed the whole family of Asians, 5 Asian, the whole family, husband, wife, and 3 children, burning up a house for arson, he would have got life. Let me tell you something. Let me really give you some game, right? The American politics, the American government, they don't fear Africans. The American government, the American politics, they don't fear Asians. They don't use much resources to, muffle Africans and muffle Asians. But what they do is they use a lot of resources to muffle FBA. Because see, that family being burned down, if you are paying attention, there has been no backlash from the African community. You don't see Africans because these people, if you look, these people are dressed in African garment. They are Africans. They are not black people. And you don't see none of the African community. You don't see none of the African content creators going and being enraged about this. Africans ain't ready to go to war. All Africans want to do is come over here. They want to work. They want to make money to send back to their family, and they want to have a new life. They want to have a new beginning in America. Africans are not a threat on American soil. When it was Asian hate, Asians aren't a threat on American soil. Asians might get a bill passed. They got Chinatown. They sell they do their thing over here. But all Asians want to do is come over here, not be in a communist country, be able to be free enough to make their money and provide for their family. But they are not a threat. They are not going to go to war. And this is a prime example, bro. This is a prime example. Because you would think that it would be Africans back to back, making stories, making videos, going live, talking about what's going on with this little dude that burnt down that house and killed all them African people. But nobody talking about that. But see, over here, all you got to do with black people is put your knee on the neck of the wrong black person and we'll burn this motherfucker down. Yeah. What's his name? We'll burn this shit down. We'll go to war. And that's the difference between us and them. See, for a long time, they was able to put us all in the box. They was able to say African Americans. They were able to put us in the box with Africans, put us in the box with Haitians. But with knowledge, with technology, with information, with wisdom, what we all realize is, homie, we not dumb. They not like us. What K. Dot say, they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us, homie. So I'm speaking on this because I felt the way about what I saw in that video. I thought that was disgusting work. That was nasty work. I felt like that need to be addressed. But what I'm telling you is, you play with FBA like that, yeah. And I want to go deeper. I want to go deeper with that analogy. I want to go deeper with that perspective. You play with FBA like that, we not gonna be rioting in the hood no more. See, that little Asian boy would have put his whole family in danger. He would have put his whole community in danger because instead we would have been in Chinatown. It would have been going down in Chinatown this time, homie. So you might want to, you need to think twice about that. Now, again, Africans, they ain't willing to ride. They don't want to ride. They just want to work. They want to come to America, pay taxes, and get taxed and get railroaded, and they don't want no smoke. They just praying not to have to go back to Africa. But see, the thing about us is we ain't got nowhere to go. This our land when it come to FBA. The American government can't send us back nowhere. They can't say, hey, guys, we're sending you back to Africa. If the American government could have sent us back to Africa, they would have did it a long time ago. We ain't come from Africa. Foundational black Americans. Foundational black Americans, homie. So it's a difference between us and them. That little Asian boy would have put Chinatown at risk. That little Asian boy would have put his family, he would have put his whole community at risk, because if he would have burnt down a house of FBA, a black family, we going to war about that. Salute. 134 people in the live chat right now. Hit that subscribe button. We would have went to war about that. And for a long time, we would have went to war about them African people that I'm talking about. But see, we done realized that them African people don't relate to us. We realize that them African people don't connect to us. They don't look at us as brothers. They don't look at us as, distant relatives. They actually come to America and they look down on black people. Them Africans, when they come to America, they look down on black people. They don't look at black people as brothers. They don't look at black people as cousins. They look down on us. But as soon as it's time to go to war, as soon as something happens, they looking for our help. And we learned and we realized, nah, we can't be taken advantage of like that anymore. There is no way. So back in the day, they would have played those Africans off to be black people, and it would have been a riot. It would have been a riot. This whole situation would have turned into a riot. We would have went to war behind that. The whole time, those Africans do not rock with us like that. Yeah. See, I'm bringing light to the situation that happened with them Africans. But I'm here to tell you, and listen, the algorithm know that. That's why they cut my last live stream off. 189 people in the live chat. That's why they cut my last live stream off. Because I'm here to tell you that somebody like Grown Man Business TV, I'm going to redirect the energy. I'm going to show the youth, I'm going to show the urban community that we don't go to war in our own communities no more. We don't riot in our own communities no more. We take it to their community. Yeah. The next time it's going to be a riot, the next time it's going to be a war, the next time it's going to be a situation, right? We're going to take it to the urban community. We're going to take it from the urban community to the suburbs. We're going to take it from the suburbs, to the mansions, to the mega mansions. Yeah, guarantee it. Guarantee it. Yeah. 244 people in the live chat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you lock into this information, because they're doing everything in their power to stop me from telling you that a voice like mine is the one that's going to redirect the energy. The voice like mine is the one that's going to have the youngins running up in the suburbs doing work. Yeah, we not burning down the earth. We not burning the hood down no more. We not burning down nothing we own no more. We coming where you at. So for the little Asian dude, right? For the little Asian dude, we don't calm down over here, homie. This is Grown Man Business TV. Let me tell you something, right? I know that you're not used to dealing with a grown man. You're not used to dealing with grown men. You used to dealing with saucy Santanas. You used to talking to feminine men like RuPaul and Lil Nas X. You're not really used to dealing with grown men that say what they mean and mean what they say, that stand on business, that got a deep voice, a baritone. You're not used to that. So when you come to this channel, I know you're not used to dealing with somebody like me. But that's what make this channel powerful. That's what make this channel what it is. You understand that? Grown Man Business is few far in between. You go and talk to 5 different males, 2 of them are grown men. The rest of them is BBL drizzies. Huh? Yeah, y'all used to dealing with BBL drizzies, my G. BBL drizzy. Y'all used to standing on BBL drizzies. We talking about Grown Man Business. And I'm telling you, when it come to FBA, it's black people versus everybody. It's black people, it's FBA versus everybody. Everybody is against FBA. African people, Asians, Latinos, Europeans, Spanish, everybody is against FBA. But I'm here to tell you, this voice right here is the one. This is a reincarnation of Tupac, my G. This voice right here is the one that'll lead the youth right into the right into the urban. Yeah, I'm telling you. This voice right here is the one that'll lead the warriors, that'll rally up the troops and aim them right at the suburbs. They don't want no problems with this. This voice is more powerful than CNN. It's more powerful than Fox News. It's more powerful than DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God playing butt tag every day on the Breakfast Club. This voice is powerful, my G. And I'm going to tell you something. We ain't standing for that. 50 years, homie, yeah, he need to get the death penalty. And if he don't get the death penalty, we gonna get him out of jail so he can get the death penalty on land, feet on land. You burn down a house with 5 people in it, a whole family, and you get 50 years. You gotta take this justice into our own hands, my G. Into our own hands. George Floyd. I don't really condone what George Floyd was doing. I don't know his lifestyle, but what I do know is that police officer put a knee on his neck for 9 minutes. Took his life. And after he passed away, we went to war. We burnt down millions and millions of dollars of shit. But the problem is it wasn't a voice like mine to intervene. It wasn't a voice like Grown Man Business TV to let them know y'all don't need to burn this down. Go over there and burn that down. Yeah, you came to the right place. 244 people in the live chat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We only going up. This is constant elevation. We growing organically. I told you, we beat the algorithm. We beat the algorithm. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. I'm the only one in this lane. So for people that send my DM asking me to give you a real example of a distraction, that's why I say Puff Daddy and Cassie is a distraction. Puff Daddy and Cassie was a distraction. It's a huge distraction from things like this that's going on in America. You got Asian kids burning down houses with families in it. We need to run up in Chinatown and take care of it. Well, again, you African descent, you dudes from Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, South Johannesburg and all that, y'all need to go handle that work. Y'all need to go handle that work. Y'all need to, yeah, that's what's going on right now. That little boy burnt down that house. What y'all gonna do about it? You don't hear no outrage about it. You don't hear nobody upset about it. You don't hear nobody with the passion in their voice like Grown Man Business TV talking about it. Salute to the chat, nigga. We in here. Beautiful, beautiful day. You already know how we give it up. You already know how we give it up. Huh? Use my couch as a diving board if I wanted to. You in the right place. You came to the right place, my G. No games. This is FBA. FBA versus everybody. FBA versus everybody. And all we need, all FBA foundational Black Americans need is somebody like Grown Man Business TV to rally the troops. We coming for reparations for sure. You gonna pay back what's owed to my people for sure. For sure. There's no way around it. There's no way around that. All those communities y'all burnt down, all of those, all the killing, all the wealth that y'all stole, all the generational wealth that y'all took from my people, we coming back for that. But not only are we coming back for that, we rallying the troops. Yeah. Let me say that again. We rallying the troops. You wouldn't believe how many young Black men listen to Grown Man Business TV and go on my DM and say, listen, big dog, we appreciate you. Listen, young king, we appreciate you. We hear you. And then what you want to do? Yeah, they ask me all the time, grown man business TV, what you want to do right now? We gonna stand down. But when it's time to rally the troops, oh, yeah. We not burning down no urban communities no more. We not burning down nothing that got it. We coming into the suburbs. We coming in where the mansions and the mega mansions is at. The next time it go down, we coming where y'all at. Oh, we got plenty, homie. Plenty of troops. Y'all confuse them with drill rappers. Y'all confuse them with thugs. Y'all confuse them with drug dealers. Y'all confuse them. Yeah, we got shooters. Or we got plenty of shooters. But they ain't never had a voice to tell them, redirect the energy. Oh, you want to drill? Drill over there. You want to go on a drill? Go over there, and that's the real enemy. That's the real opposition. Go drill over there. See, they took out Tupac. Yeah. Tupac, he was talking that talk. He was telling the thugs what to do. He was telling the thugs where to go and where to redirect that energy. And guess what? They got rid of Tupac. Well, here's Tupac reincarnated. This is Tupac Shakur reincarnated. The only difference between me and Tupac is I ain't trying to be in the industry. I don't want to be up under thugs. I don't want to be up under Suge Knight. I don't want to be a rapper. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be an entertainer. I'm a war general. I'm a war general. That's it. That's the difference between me and Tupac Shakur. I'm not dancing and rapping and skitting and tapping and skitting for y'all. I ain't making up no raps for y'all. I'm not on stage tiptoeing and tap dancing for y'all. I'm not doing that. That was Tupac's mistake. Tupac was a war general that was trying to be a rapper. Tupac was a war general that was trying to entertain y'all. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here to give you the knowledge. I'm here to tell you what it is and what it ain't. And your silly ass, listen, that's the last time. The last time. The next time we got a situation where a white boy or an Asian kid run up in the black community and do a shooting, it's wartime, homie. 124 people in the live chat. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hey, listen, man. We gonna make you watch this from the sideline. Yeah. We gonna make you we gonna make you watch this from the sideline, my G. You feel me? Yeah, we gonna make you watch it from the sideline. Go create another page and come back into the live chat. Yeah, I'm speaking about plenty, my G. You just don't want to hear it. The shit I'm speaking about, you just don't want to hear it. The things that I'm speaking about, you don't believe. You don't believe that we got troops. You don't believe that we rallying the troops. You don't believe that my voice is more powerful than CNN, Fox News, Charlemagne the God, and DJ Envy playing butt tag. You don't believe that. FBA against everybody. Put FBA in the chat. FBA in the chat. Nigga, you in the right place. You came to the right place, homie. Yeah, you came to the right place. Yeah, you came to the right place. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't do, yeah, I don't do all the extras, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, read about FBA. Do some knowledge on it. Do some knowledge on it. Don't worry. I'm an OG. Yeah, I'm an OG. So while Tupac was so busy, trying to be an entertainer, he forgot to lock down the properties for the family. He forgot to hold down the family. When Tupac was so busy trying to entertain y'all. Yeah. More than a pool, my G. I'm flexing a property. I'm flexing big shit over here. This is Grown Man Business TV. Grown Man Business TV. So, to get back on topic, this is FBA, but the situation with that family is that's an African family. That's an African family. Where's the outrage? I'm the reincarnation of that Tupac shit. I'm the reincarnation of that Tupac Shakur shit. I understood what Tupac was doing. I understood where he was trying to go with it. But the difference is I am not in the industry. I am not a slave to the algorithm. I'm not a slave to YouTube. I'm not a slave to the higher ups and the elites. I'm not a puppet. I can't be used, my G. I can't be used. I'm a war general. Yeah. I'm gonna help you out, though. Let me help you out. Yeah. See that? See how easy that was? Easy work. Easy work, you know? The distractions. The distractions are these celebrities. Listen, man, the distractions is Puff Daddy. The distractions is Nicki Minaj. The distraction is Drake and Kendrick Lamar. The distractions. I won the war on poverty. I won the war on genocide against my people. I won that war. You see where I'm sitting at, right? Paradise. Yeah, you in the right place. You in the right place. Big salute. Big salute to the whole live, the live stream. Salute to the chat. You know, easily at 300 people in the chat. Now we at 50. They play with the numbers. The things I'm talking about, so powerful. The things I'm talking about, they don't want y'all to hear this. They don't want y'all to hear this, man. They don't want y'all to, they don't want y'all in tune. They don't want y'all, they don't want y'all intact with a grown man speaking grown man business. They rather have y'all talking to Playboy Cardi wearing a thong. Oh, Lil Nas X with his purse and his Gucci purses and his, his high heels, you know, how the game go. That's what they want y'all in tune with. Saucy Santana twerking with Carisha. See, that's what y'all in tune with. That's what y'all in tune with. So when y'all come to Grown Man Business TV, y'all ain't really sure what to do with that. Y'all ain't really used to dealing with grown men standing on grown man business. Y'all ain't really used to that. It confuses you. Don't worry about it, truth. Them reparations is coming, homie. Nothing emotional about it, man. Again, Cam. That's why I love it. I love when I get to interact with the live stream. I love when I get to interact with the people in the content in the comments. Right? Nothing emotional about it. You confuse passion with emotion. You confuse passion with emotion, my G. You confuse that. You're not used to a grown man. You so used to dealing with saucy Santanas that you think it's emotion. See, they are emotional. When you dealing with women, you dealing with emotion. When you dealing with men, you dealing with passion. I'm passionate about this. Passionate about this, my G. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Reparations for what? For all the wealth that y'all stole. All of the generational wealth that y'all stole, my G. Yeah, we could talk about that. All of the black cities that y'all took with intimate domain, all of the black cities that y'all put underwater and turned to lakes, all of the black cities and the black communities and the black towns that y'all burned down, all of the black communities that y'all turned to city park, Central Park, Usitica Village. You ever heard of that? You dudes is bird brain. Bird brain. That's why I do these live chats and I do these live streams, because a lot of the time you sheep come into the live stream. It's a lot of sheep in the live stream. Did you know that Utica, Central Park and Central Park in New York City, some of the wealthiest land in America was owned by black people? Was a black village, was a black small village, was a black yeah. Central Park, prime example. When you, oh bro, what are you talking about? Well, go look into some information, man. Go pay attention. You got to understand something, right? And this is gonna be some good game for y'all. Anytime a black man is talking truth, anytime a black man is giving game, anytime a black man is standing on business and he don't bend and break and fold, he don't do no drugs, he don't want no white women, he don't fall for the white woman trap. They always send white boys like Truth to come and spy and try to see what's going on and to infiltrate. You gotta understand that. They scared. They scared of a black man that don't want white women. They scared of a black man that don't smoke weed, that don't do drugs, that don't stay in the club all night. They scared of a black man that preach family. So then they send people like Truth to come over and say, oh, yeah, Truth is wasting his time over here because he really trying to figure out what's going on. He's trying to figure out. He want to run back to them people and say, yo, Grown Man Business TV, we need to watch him. Salute to Ray. Big salute to Ray, my G. Yeah. Big salute to Ray, man. Keep tuning in. Keep locking in the Grown Man Business TV. We rocking with you. If you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. But this ain't 1090 Jake, homie. Always pay attention and always look into and always understand that as long as black men are standing on grown man business, as long as black men understand exactly who we are and understand why X, Y, and Z is going to happen, it's always going to be a white person somewhere around. It's always going to be a white person somewhere with something to say. The same way you got Vlad 22 and Vladimir and Adam 22 and DJ Academics. And yeah, DJ Academics is, yeah. 1090 Jake. It's always gonna be a white boy that can come in and have something to say. But you never see white boys having anything to say about Africans. You never see white boys going in and having something to say about Jamaicans or having something to say about Haitians because they're not dangerous to the establishment. They not dangerous to the establishment, my G. So you never gonna have white boys all in Chinese people business. You never gonna have white boys all in Africans business. You never gonna have white boys always having to say. But when it come to black people, and I'm talking about FBA, when it come to us, it's always gonna be a white boy in the chat. And I don't like to call them white boys. I like to call them wet dogs. We talked about this last night. I like to call them wet dogs. Well, yeah, Kenya, if you African, then you should be talking about that African family that got burned up in that house by that little Asian dude. You should have something to say about that. But see, Africans bow down to white people. Africans, they want to be white people. So when they come over here, and this is respectfully, when y'all come over here, y'all do everything the master tell y'all to do. So they don't have to worry about y'all. Let me give y'all some real game. White people didn't have to put Africans in chains because, think about that. When white people went to Africa, they didn't put y'all in chains. Y'all was selling y'all people out. Africans was bringing other Africans to the shore, and they was selling Africans, and they was giving white people to Africans. But my people over here, yeah, they had to put them in chains, my G. They had to do horrendous things because we go to war. We go to war. So white boys that's in the chat that got something to say, white boys that feel like they want to be involved in black people culture, always got something to say with black people culture, I call them wet dogs. I don't call them white boys. I call them wet dogs. Grown Man Business TV. Why do you call them wet dogs? Well, for one, when you say the C word up here on YouTube, they feel the way about that. They get emotional. The algorithm is ignited. The algorithm is set off when you say, you know, the C word. So we can't say the C word, but I call them wet dogs because when they walk outside and that rainwater get on them, and then what they do, what do they smell like when that rainwater get on them? Put it in the chat. What do they smell like? What do they smell like when that rainwater get on them? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. The C word, you know what that is. Nah. That ain't how we rocking. That ain't how we rocking. See, back when my ancestors was saying it ain't about color, when my ancestors was saying it ain't about color, it was, oh yeah. It was all about color. Now that we standing on business and we saying this is what it is and this is what it ain't, now they saying, oh man, it's not about color. It's all about human race. Well, prove it. Prove it. So you got to understand, all the way down to the Black Panthers, all the way down to Malcolm X, all the way down to Martin Luther King. It was always the only common denominator about all of these leaders that die and be taken out. The only common denominator, listen, the only common denominator is that all of them had a white person that was poking their nose in the business. The Black Panthers, it was a white person, you know, that said, hey, we got to get rid of that. Martin Luther King, they was sending white girls, and Martin Luther King was partying. After these rallies, they was sending white girls, and Martin Luther King fell right into the bait. He was cheating on his wife with white women and black women. They had they had a whole plan for Martin Luther King. If he would have made it to the next level, if Martin Luther King would have made it to the next level, they was going to Bill Cosby Martin Luther King. They was going to expose him as a cheater. They was going to expose him as an adulterer. They was going to expose him for all of those women and them hoes he was laying down with. Malcolm X. Yeah, they tried to pin some white women. Malcolm X wasn't into none of that. But it's always a white person going to stick their nose in the business of black people. You know them salty crackers. I like crackers. I like to eat like rich crackers and saltine crackers, but especially rich crackers. Well, that's the word right there. Listen, you know, let me give you some game, right? And right now, that you know, you see the channel is Grown Man Business TV. So when grown men are talking, a lot of the times we don't allow women to interject. When grown men are talking, we don't allow children to interject. When grown men are having conversation, when grown men are doing what they got to do and having and building and having dialogue, we don't allow women and children to interject. But just today, right? We're gonna entertain it. And what's your name? Yeah, 888, right? That's what we're gonna call you. 888. Salute. I appreciate you in the chat. Make sure you know you hit the subscribe button, right? But that's that ideology and that way of thinking, if you ask me, is false. Is false. You know, FBA, foundational black Americans, we, you know, our ancestors, our forefathers been through so much on this land that me talking the way I'm talking can't be hate. See, when a black man stands up for himself, when a black man stands up for his community, when a black man says we ain't doing nothing but protecting and repping our community, our people, then you're going to have females and people like that in the chat saying, oh, you're a part of the hate. Nah. See, it's no problem. It's no hate coming from black people when we letting them do what they want to do, when we not standing up for each other, when we got Saucy Santanas and Little Nas X's running around and RuPaul's and stuff like that, then it's all good. But soon as you stand up, soon as you got a deep voice, as soon as you ain't gonna bend, break, or fold, as soon as you say the truth, no matter how harsh it is, you say the truth. Now it's you're practicing racism and you're part of the problem. Nah, that's a trick. That's false. You can't be racist to your oppress. Listen, somebody oppressing you, somebody abusing you. That's like if Cassie says what she says about P. Diddy, and then we look at Cassie, we say, look, you're being narcissist. You're discriminating against men. Well, listen, Puff Daddy did what he did to her. She can't be raped. Nah. When does the hate stop? That's a beautiful question. The hate stops when black people are left alone, when black people are allowed to flourish without no interruptions, without no hate, without no crime, without no redlining, without none of that. When we are, the hate will stop when white supremacy dies. The hate will stop when white supremacy dies. Call it what you want to call it. If we in the will of hate, then we in the will of hate. Yeah. It strikes a nerve when a black man is talking that talk. It strikes a nerve in people. They hate to hear it. Now, if a black man is killing another black man, if a black man is rapping like King Von and he's disrespecting black men and he's disrespecting black women, all of y'all sing along. All of y'all sing along. You understand what I'm saying? Kenya, 1 times 2, you sing along to the destruction of black people. All of y'all sing along to these rap songs. All of y'all sing along when it's something happening and something downgrading and something going against FBA. But as soon as you get the total opposite, you get triggered. All in Alkaline Lifestyle. What it do? You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Yeah, because it's time for black men to be serious. I'm a war general. I'm not here to play games with you. I'm not here to joke around with you. I'm not here to go back and forth with you. I'm here to tell you what it is. I'm not asking you what it is. I'm not asking you, can we do this and can we do that? I'm telling you what it is. That's the difference. You used to dealing with Saucy Santanas asking you, can y'all share the heels? Asking you, can he wear your blouse? Asking you, can he wear your lipstick? I'm here to tell you, this is how it is and this is what it's gonna be. Salute all in Alkaline Lifestyle, always supporting the channel. Been had a wrench, day one investor. Highly appreciate that. This is what confuses y'all. Y'all not used to men being men. Y'all not used to black men standing on grown man business. What y'all are used to is black men bending, breaking, and folding. Y'all ain't had a black man like this since Tupac Shakur. And I told you, I'm not Tupac Shakur. I'm the reincarnation of Tupac Shakur. I'm the reincarnation. I'm the voice that don't want to be a celebrity. I'm the voice that's gonna speak up for my people unapologetically. Yeah, unapologetic about it. I don't apologize. I'm not sorry for exposing the truth. I'm not sorry for giving y'all the game. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be at all times. The revolution will be televised, my G. Tupac didn't know. Tupac didn't live long enough to see it coming, but the revolution is going to be televised. And it's going to be televised through YouTube. It's going to be televised through these smartphones. It's going to be televised through these content creators. No, I'm far from delusional. Kenya, you're delusional. You're an African that lives in America and pays taxes on an American dollar, but you are African. You in the wrong place, homie. Imagine this. Imagine all of the Africans went back to Africa and put their time, sweat, tears, and energy back into Africa to rebuild Africa. Imagine how strong Africa would be. Imagine if all the Africans in America went back to Africa and shed blood on African soil and went to war about Africa. The same way black people went to war over here. Imagine how strong, imagine how powerful Africa would be. Okay, let's go further. Imagine if all the Haitians in America went back to Haiti and went to war for Haiti on Haitian soil. Imagine how strong Haiti would be. Imagine if all the Latinos, the Puerto Ricans, and the Dominicans went back to their country, went back to the Dominican Republic, went back to Puerto Rico and went to war for Puerto Rico. Imagine how strong Puerto Rico would be. Imagine if all of the Mexicans went back to Mexico and fought for Mexico and built Mexico up. Imagine how strong Mexico would be. Imagine if all the Chinese people went back to China, went to war for China, shed blood, sweat, and tears on Chinese soil. Imagine how rich and powerful China would be. Instead, all of these guys run to America. Y'all run to America. Huh? Black people, FBA, we are the only people that did not run from the fight. We are the only people that did not leave our land. We did not leave our land and run to another land because we was going through slavery, because we was being killed by the thousands. We was being attacked. We was being bamboozled. We was being hoodwinked. We was being blackmailed. We didn't say, hey, let's run to Jamaica. Let's run to Africa. Hey, Africa, can we please come here? Because it's a war. Nah, y'all not like us. They not like us. And then want to come in my live chat and try to have, come on, man. You ain't drop your nuts for your own country. You ain't have no balls when it came to Kenya. Your name is Kenya, but you over here in Africa. I mean, you over here in America, but your name is Kenya. Why you ain't over there fighting for Kenya? No, I'm highly informed, homie. Never misinformed. I'm highly informed. 228 people in the live chat. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I know y'all hate to hear it. I know y'all hate to hear it, my G. I know it hurts your feelings. I know it triggers you. But listen, you are African living in America. You are Haitian living in America. You are Jamaican living in America. That show how weak you are. You not gonna relate to a grown man standing on business. You not gonna relate to a war general, my G. You don't relate to this. You niggas is crazy. We the only people that's still on our land, my G. We the only people that never ran. Yeah, you mad, can you? You in the chat, your Twitter fingers is moving fast in the chat. Yeah, it's our land. It's our land. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they tried to title us African Americans. They tried to put the African on the American to separate us from our land. We the only ones that don't need a passport to come to America. We the only ones that don't need a green card to work in America. We the only ones that don't need a work visa to work in America. You ever notice that? Huh? Yeah. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Nah. I actually pay a pool cleaning company to come take care of the pool. They clean it once a week. Yeah. Into this land, indigenous, exactly, native, native to this land, homie. That's why I don't need a work visa. I don't need a passport to come to America. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. I need those things to go other places because I am from America. The game is real, man. I don't need to name the ships that my people didn't come here on ships, homie. Yeah, my people didn't come here on ships. So you show me a picture of an African slave ship, and it was probably in Jamaica, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, the island, the Virgin Islands, Bermuda. You know, them ships went over there to them islands. Them ships didn't make it to America. Native Americans were black. The Native Americans were black, but the Indians that you're talking about, the Native Americans that you're talking about that are red were called $5 Indians. You came here for the game, homie. Yeah, you came here for the game. They were called $5 Indians. $5 Indians. That means back in those days, you could pay $5 and the government would give you, you know, paperwork to say you was an Indian. They were called $5 Indians. That's the Native Americans that you talking about. That's the Native Americans you talking about. You understand what I'm saying? $5 Indians. But the real Native Americans of this land were black people. That's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? Who's really free on this land? You can't go to certain places. Nobody can go to certain places that's, you know, controlled by the government. We all are trapped in a box, but it's a reason why you need a work visa to work over here. It's a reason why your ass got a green card. Native Americans was not white. Even Europeans and Spaniards, you know, yeah, man. Them people are fucking immigrants. Yeah, Kenya mad. Yeah, y'all is $5 Indians. The majority of y'all is $5. That's what that I didn't make that term up. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. 151 people in the live chat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We only going up. Constant elevation. Big salute to All In Alkaline Lifestyle. You know, come on, man. We well connected. Well connected. I really like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You know what I'm saying? But I get it black, and then I add a little bit of creamer and a little bit of sugar, just a little bit. You know, health nut right now. We working out. I'm down to 165 pounds. Oof, 6-pack looking crazy right now. Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. I don't got a problem. Y'all don't want a problem with us, homie. Y'all don't want war with us. Yeah, y'all don't want war with us. Yeah. You know, y'all don't want war with us, B. You got a problem. Ain't no problems. If we had a problem, y'all will know it. Y'all will feel it. Just a guy named Tom. I told y'all, Tom, Tom is a wet dog. I can guarantee you, if Tom gets wet and rainwater gets on him, he will come in the house smelling like a wet dog. A wet dog, Tom. And it's always gonna be a white guy. It's always gonna be a Tom in a live chat. It's always gonna be a Tom in the back of the building. It's always gonna be a Tom that got his nose in black people business. It's always gonna be a Tom. Just the right here, you see it right there. Just a guy named Tom. Tom knows better than you. Yeah, a white. Listen, the wet dog is always gonna think he knows better than you. The wet dog told you to eat breakfast every day. The wet dog told you to drink cow milk. Think about this. Think about it. The wet dog told you to drink cow milk every morning. And y'all listen to him. And you guys are the only animals, the only organism on the face of the planet that drinks the milk of another animal. Think about this shit. You wake up every morning, because a wet dog told you to drink cow milk. Oh, milk does the body good. They lied to you. And now you sitting there drinking cow milk every goddamn morning because a wet dog told you to do it. And then that same wet dog will tell you, oh, I know better than you. Nah, not in this house. Not in this house. Not in this house. If you go outside and your hair gets rainwater on it and it smells like dog, listen. First and foremost, Tom, you don't have hair, you have dog fur. You have splices of dog DNA all in throughout your genetics. So your hair grows down and it sheds like a golden retriever. Your hair sheds like a golden retriever. And when it get wet, listen to me. And I want y'all to take this with you. When white people get wet, why do they smell like a dog? Now, when you think about that, I want you to Google a golden retriever. A blonde-haired golden retriever, and it's gonna look just like Tom riding a skateboard. Tom riding the skateboard has the same hair as a golden retriever, and when he brushes that fur sheds everywhere. The fur get all over your house. That dog fur get all over your floor. That dog fur gets all in your sink and it stops up your sink and you got to get a plumber. And that dog fur get all in your couch and that dog fur get all in your carpet. White people don't have hair. White people have dog fur. So again, when I get to giving this knowledge out, and I'm going to do a whole live stream about dog fur. I'm going to do a whole live stream about white people and the dog fur that they produce. Because this is hair. This is good hair right here. That is dog fur. And you got to understand something. If a white man like Tom, if he doesn't shave for 8 months, if he doesn't shave for 2 years, then that dog fur grows all on his chest. That dog fur grows all on his shoulders. White people dog fur grow all on their back, all on their thighs, all on their knees and their shins and behind their knees. White people grow dog fur all over their body. And if they don't shave for 5 years, guess what? We found Sasquatch. we found Sasquatch. Now, when I was growing up, white people had us looking all in the woods for Bigfoot. White people said, if you look in the woods, it's Bigfoots out there. Be careful at night, it's Bigfoot out there. But what we didn't know is that the white man is Bigfoot. The white man, if he don't shave for 5 years, he metamorphoses and he turns into Bigfoot. He turns into Sasquatch. Old Billy, if old Billy doesn't shave, if Tom doesn't shave for 5 years, we have now found Bigfoot. $230 people in the live chat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. make sure you hit the subscribe button because you ain't gonna hear nobody talking like this. Yeah, we talking about the dog fur now. White people don't have hair. I said it here. Stop. Listen, black women, stop going to get that fake dog fur and putting it in your damn hair. I said it. I said it. White people don't have hair. They have dog fur. White people have dog fur the same way as a golden retriever, as a Labrador. A Labrador, a golden retriever. They grow their hair the same way. Their hair shed like a golden retriever. Like a golden retriever. Blonde, they shed blonde fur like a golden retriever. And that's why when no, listen. That's why when black women go and get these wigs, when black women go and get these weaves, right? It's hand stitched with dog fur. You didn't know? The weave is hand stitched with dog fur. The wigs is hand stitched with dog fur. So now you put this dog fur in your hair. You get to brushing this dog fur, and now it's shedding. Now all of a sudden you are a black woman and you got dog fur shedding all in your couch. You got dog fur all in your sink. When you look at your comb and you look at your brushes, dog fur in it. Y'all didn't know that white people had dog fur? Y'all didn't know that white people don't have hair, they have dog fur? That's not how am I tell me how I'm racist, bro. Tell me how I'm racist. Do your hair shed like dog fur? Do you shed hair? That's my only question. Do you shed hair? When your scalp, do you brush, do you shed? That's the only question, bro. Do you shed? Because humans don't shed. Black men don't shed. When you have hair, it don't shed. But when you are dog, when you got dog DNA, or when you are related to a golden retriever, your dog fur is going to shed. Your cat fur is going to shed. No, everyone doesn't shed. See, I don't shed. My hair don't shed, homie. I could go like this and nothing comes out. No hair comes out. In my brush, none of this hair is in my brush. See this right here? This right here, look. See that? Nothing sheds. But if you do that with your dog fur, it's going to shed everywhere. Don't be mad at me and don't call me racist because you got dog fur in your DNA, because you got dog DNA all in your genetics and your hair is dog fur. Don't be mad at me because you shed like a golden retriever. And now you got all these black women and you got all these black people wanting and thinking that you got good hair and trying to emulate dog fur. Yeah. Wig, a black, when you put on a wig, that shit shed. Why? You got that dog fur. You got that dog fur and a hit dog is gonna holler. You said it best. A hit dog is gonna holler. You got that dog fur, and because you got that dog fur, a hit dog is going to holler. White people have dog fur for hair. White people hair is dog fur. Now you take that to the bank and cash it. The next time you have a conversation with a white person, you ask them, "Hey man, why does your hair smell like dog when it get wet? When you go out in the rain and your body get wet and the hair on your body get wet, why do it stink like a dog?" No, we not the same species. You know, we not. No, we are not, Tom. Tom, Tom, we are not the same species. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you a good example of this. You got tigers, right? You got Siberian tigers. You got Asian tigers. You got savannah. You got all different type of tigers. You got Bengal tigers. You understand? We all tigers, but we not the same genetically. We not the same. We don't got the same genetic makeup. You understand what I'm saying? We not the same, homie. We are all humanoid. That's the only thing we got in. That's the only thing we got in common. That's the only thing we got in common, homie. We are humanoid. It's a reason why y'all run from the sun. It's a reason why the sun gives y'all cancer. It's a reason why y'all smell like dog when y'all get wet. It's the animalistic in y'all. It's the animalistic that's in your genetic makeup, homie. And see, they always want to try to humble you. They want you to live the lie. They want you to believe the lie. And anytime you step outside of the lie, they want to bring you back in. I'm outside the box. You can't bring me back in. I know why y'all smell like dogs when y'all get wet. I know why y'all can't go into the sun. Y'all come from caves, my G. My people don't come from caves. My people don't come from caves, homie. Oh, my black friends aren't racist. My black friend aren't racist like you. My black friends aren't. Hey, I said what I said, and I mean what I mean. I stand on business. Because when I used to listen, when I was a child, right, and I used to ride on the school bus, I always had a disdain for dogs. I was never the guy that liked dogs. When I was a kid, I didn't like dogs. And I always remember when we would get on the school bus, you know, those mornings where you get on the school bus and you got to run to the bus stop because it's raining outside. You gotta run to the bus because it's raining. We would all run to the bus and we would get wet because it was raining. And for some reason, the whole bus would smell like dogs. And I would always, as a child, I would always ask myself, why? And one of my best friends, Jason, he told me one time, he said, man, that, he, Carlson smells like a dog because he has dogs in the house. And Carlson he told me that Carlson and his dog ate cereal out the same bowl. See, this was back in the day where white people would kiss dogs in the mouth. A white person would let the dog lick him in the mouth. This is back in those days. And my friend told me, hey man, Carlson lets and his dog eat cereal out the same bowl. And I was like, oh man. But I always wondered why Carlson smelled like a dog. And with information, with knowledge, I learned that Carlson has dog DNA inside of him. That's why his hair smell like a dog when it get wet. That's why Carlson stank like a dog when it get wet. And Carlson was eating cereal out the bowl with his dog. Carlson had a spoon, he eating the cereal, and his dog licking the milk out, and they both clearing the bowl out They eat in a bowl together. Oh no, a lot of white people let the dog kiss them in the mouth. Nah, that's not it. Call it what you want. Yeah, it's in his live chat typing away because you know what the real is. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And listen, I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. I'm going to give you this dope straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight, raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. You know, I don't sugarcoat nothing and I don't dress nothing up. I'm going to give you the raw. I'm going to give you the real. It is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. White people got dog fur. And I want you to take that with you to start your week off. Go ahead and ask your question, even though you just a bot. Ask your question because I'm about to get out of here. But I want y'all to take that with y'all. I want y'all to remember that. I want you to start your week off fresh. And in your head, I want you to say, white people have dog fur and it smell like a dog when it get wet. When you run across a white person, look at their hair, look at the fur and say, that's dog fur, like a golden retriever. And maybe ask, why is your hair the same hair as a golden retriever? Why do your hair look like a golden retriever? And see what they say to you. And say respectfully. You know how white people want to, when you got dreads, when you got locks, white people say, hey, bro, can I touch your hair? Or hey, ma'am, can I touch it? It looks so nice. Walk up to a white person and pat their head like a dog. And say, why is your hair like a golden retriever? Why? No, it don't. Y'all hair don't grow like, no, it don't. No, it don't. And it is funny. And it's not racist. I'm simply saying that your hair grows like a golden retriever. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. And last but not least, stop drinking cow milk. Why are you drinking the fucking cow milk? Nah, I ain't no racist. Nah, I ain't no racist. Nah, I don't. Yeah, well, some Caucasian people have hair like a poodle. It get a little curly. But you know what? When they brush them curls out, oh, it shed just like a golden retriever. You want? I mean, how many times you gonna say? I don't believe that I'm racist, Tom. You do. Well, if you think it's better to have hair like a golden retriever, then that's on you. I don't want no kind of dog fur on me. Your hair is like a dog and golden retriever. Y'all listen, y'all can both shed hair together. You and your girlfriend, both of y'all got a hair like a golden retriever. Y'all get together and y'all can share and y'all can shed hair on each other. But you came here for the real. You only came to Grown Man Business TV for the real. So that's why we had to talk about that. And for some reason we get to getting off track with this dog fur. When I gave y'all a message about Africans. I gave y'all a message about that young Asian boy that did what he did to them African people. And I gave y'all a message about that. And you know, hey, we got to talk about dog fur. We got to talk about dog fur. Everybody, I'm here to tell you, white people who don't got hair, they got dog fur, and you don't want to have no motherfucking dog fur. You don't want no dog fur like that. And to keep, and you understand what I'm saying? Deal what it is. Yeah, think about it, Mr. R drinking cow milk, motherfucker. Come on, man. These people done got these people done convinced you to get weave like dog fur and to drink cow milk. Think about how crazy this is, man. These motherfuckers got y'all drinking cow milk and wearing weave that's like shed like dog fur. Hey, they mad about that dog fur. Hey, listen, man, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go live tonight and we're gonna talk strictly about dog fur. We're gonna talk strictly about your dog fur. All right? And that's it. Yeah, man, we rocking. You know how we give it up. See how we giving it up, man? Stop playing with me, dog. Playing with me, No, I don't put no milk in my coffee. The problem is, Tom, you can't get waves. What you know about weak waves when you got dog fur? You telling me that my waves is weak when you got a head full of dog fur that sheds everywhere. You can't even goddamn keep a head full of hair because your hair, your fur shed every goddamn where. See, listen. Tom, that's the reason why a lot of your friends don't want you around. They don't want to tell you the truth. But here at Grown Man Business TV, I'm here to tell you the truth. A lot of your friends don't want you around because your fur sheds everywhere. And we don't want your goddamn fur all on our car seats, all in our house on the couch. We don't want your damn fur all in our sink. You got dog fur all in our carpet. We don't want you around, man. Want you around with that, man. So listen, man, it is what it is, and it'll be what's gonna be. Y'all tapped into Grown Man Business TV. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all locked into the channel so y'all can get the notifications. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. I'm the only one in it. Yeah, yes you are, Tom. Yes you are. Yes you are. Yes you are. You are definitely a wet dog. I could smell you from here. I can smell you from here, Tom. Is what it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Gang.